Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCal Sabre. Thank you for stopping by. We got some World Series action here in Back to Basics Baseball. It's the 1961 World Series featuring Cincinnati and the New York Yankees. We're about ready to start Game 4 with the Yankees in the lead, 2-1 in the series. In the replay, in real life, it was 2-1 for the Yankees. So here we go. We've got Bobby Richardson leading off. He's a batter C. So we're looking at the pitcher. He's a C. Okay, and that's just a deep fly to the left. Nobody on base, no problem. Okay, here comes Tony Kubek. C. He's getting a swing. All right, so we're going to swing. Tony is a C plus. A C plus, and that's a ground out the second. Well, we're doing a range check. I believe it's a range check. Yeah, it is a range check on the second baseman. And there we go. And let me check his range. I might have it on here. I do have it on there. My other chart here, so I can look. The second baseman range is an A. So we're going to be checking the A range. A range, and he is out of there 4-3. And here comes Roger Maris playing right field today as Mickey is in the lineup. C, strikeout, A, B, or C. O'Toole strikeout is a D, so it's not. So we're going to the hit card. It's a C plus, and it's a fly out to center. 1, 2, 3. The Yankees go down. And here comes the Reds. We got Whitey Ford on the mound. He's a B pitcher for the Reds. For the Yankees. And leading off is Elio Chacon, the second baseman. He's a C. Doing the pitcher first, I'm sorry. The pitcher is a B. It's a flyout. We're getting a range check on Roger Maris. He is a C range. C range, and he is out F9. Eddie Casco, the shortstop. B, he's getting a swing. He's a C plus. Yeah. C plus, and we got a single. First hit of the game by anybody. There we go. Here comes Veda Pinson. In the B, he's getting a swing also. Veda is an A plus. Try to look for the walk. Is he an A walk? Pinson is a D walk. Therefore, it's going to be an out. Okay. See if I can do this right this time. Okay. So we're going to go to the out section of the card. It's going to be to the shortstop. Okay, and then we're going to be checking to see what kind of an infield hit here. And runner advances. So we're going 6-3 with the runner advances. Hope I'm doing that right. I've been confused a little while on there. Here's Frank Robinson, run around second, 2 outs. Facing the B pitcher, struck him out. Whitey gets mad and does it. Okay, we're going. Okay, top of the second. Leading off for the Yankees is Mickey Mantle. And we're looking at a C pitcher. C pitcher, we're doing an error check on the first baseman. Okay, and we're going over here to their first baseman, and he's got an error rating of D. D, and he is out of there. He makes the play. We'll just say 3 unassisted. Okay, Elston Howard. He's getting a cut. Elston is an A plus hitter. A plus hitter, and that is a line out to third. And Yogi playing left field today. C, he's getting a cut. And Yogi is a C plus. Okay, we got one of those runs now. If his home run is an A or B or better, it's going to be a home run. If not, it's a deep fly. So where Yogi's home run right is there as a B, and Yogi has just put it in the seats. And an RBI for Yogi. Okay, here comes Bill scouring. These RAS played lineups. Scouring facing the C's, getting a swing. And Bill is a C hitter. C. Strikeout if he's a C, D, or F. Or C, D, or F, struck him out. But not before they got one on the big shot by Yogi. Bottom of the second. 1-0 Yankees. And here comes Wally Post, the left fielder. As much as I play these cards, I think they would loosen up a little bit better. Okay, here we go. He's facing the B, getting a cut on the B pitcher. Wally is a B plus. B plus, it's a fly out to left. Gene Freeze, the third baseman, on the B. It's a ground out, which I get an error check on the third baseman. And the third baseman error is a B. I'm going to the error check. B, he's out of there 5-3. Okay. Doesn't line out if I use those things. I don't always use them. You can use them. All right, here comes Gordy Coleman, the first baseman. And he gets struck out with the B. End of 2. 1-0 Yankees. Top of the third, we got Clete Boyer, slick fielding third baseman. Up there facing the C, he's getting a cut. Clete is a D hitter. And there is, let me see his triple. Let's go to his triple is a D, which means he does not get the triple, but he does hold up at second with a double. Okay, Whitey Ford. C pitcher, strikeout, A, B, or C. He's a D. So we are going to the hitter's card. Okay, and Whitey is an F. That's a ground out to third base. Okay, so he'll hold because of the guy on second. Okay, Bobby Richardson, top of the order, facing the C, and he draws the walk. First and second, one out. Looking for the double play now. Here's Kubek. C, he strikes out. And Roger Maris. Rogers hit a couple bombs in the series. C struck him out. Wow, that's a tough pitch in there. Okay, bottom of the third. Moving along here, folks. Before I get going, go down there and hit that like button. And if you're watching and you haven't done so yet, please subscribe. This is Back to Basics Baseball. Put some comments down there. What do you think about it? It's a nice diversion from all of the dice and that all the time. I like the pace. And so here we go. Put some comments down there. I appreciate it. I'd like to hear from you. Daryl Johnson, the catcher, facing the B pitcher. He's getting a swing. Daryl is an A hitter. Wow. A. Uh-oh. Home run plus. He's a D. It is not. That is a deep fly to left. Hit it hard. Not quite far enough. There's O'Toole. He's getting a swing. He's an F hitter. F, and let's see if he's a walk. And he's not, so we're going to the hitter. Oh, wait a minute. Get the swing. He's a walk. He's not, so he's going to be an out. So we're supposed to flip this over like this here. It's going to be a ground out to third. And then if you really want to, if there was runners on, you would flip again. And look down here, and you would have said the runner would have advanced. Okay, but 5-3. Top of the order, Elio Chacon. Facing the B pitcher. Struck him out. Is Whitey got an A? He does not have an A, so we're going to the hitter's card. And Chacon is a C hitter. Oh, C plus on the home run? Oh, no, it is a D, so it's not just a deep. Oh, wait a minute. He's a C. Okay, here we go. It's a deep fly to left. But nobody on third base, so we're going to go to 3. We're going to the top of the 4th. After the 4th inning, I will do a shuffle. And here we go with Mickey Mantle coming to the plate, facing that C pitcher. And just getting a cut. Mickey's a C. No, Mickey's an A hitter. That's a ground out to first. We're checking the error rating. And Corey Coleman, he's a D error. Going to go down here to D error, and he's out of there. We'll do a 3-1. Okay, Elston Howard getting a cut. Elston's a A plus. Strikeout if he's a D or a F. He is a D. Struck him out. Okay. And Yogi put it deep in the seats last time. And they're going to be careful on this walk. Is a D or F walk? No, it is not. So we're going to the batter's card. Yogi is a C plus. A double, A, B, C, or D. Well, he's an F, so it's not a double. So he holds up at first with a long single. Bill Scour. See, and there's a fly out to left. Gets out of the inning. Both pitchers are doing quite well. Going to the bottom of the 4th, folks. In a 1-0 game. Okay, here we go. Who we got up here? We got Eddie Casco up here facing the B pitcher. He's getting a swing. Eddie's a C plus hitter. C plus, double, A, B, or C. It's a D, so he's got a base hit. Second hit for him. He's got their only hits. Veda Pinson facing this beast. Struck him out, and he's not an A strikeout, so we're going to the hitter's card. And he is a A plus. A plus. Strikeout B, C, D, or F. B, C, D, or F. Yep, struck him out. Okay, here's for Frank Robinson. Here's a pop out to first. And Wally Post. Getting a cut. Wally's a B plus. Sure, there's 2 cards here, and there is. Okay, a B plus. And it's a pop out to first. 2 in a row. All right. Time out. Do a little shuffle. Ready to go. Top of the 5th. Not only do I shuffle, and then I turn them upside down. Use the opposite sides. Give it even more randomization. Here we go. In the top of the 5th, Clete Boyer facing the C pitcher. What's his endurance? Just 6. I'll explain that to you when we get there, okay? Facing the C pitcher. And it's a fly out the left. Whitey Ford at the plate. He's getting a swing. Whitey's an F hitter. Hey, Whitey got a hold of that one, but not quite far enough, and that was deep to right. And top of the order, Bobby Richardson for the 3rd time. He's getting a swing, and he is a C. And there's a base hit. Bobby's 1 for 2 plus a walk. It's good for how the first. Leadoff guy's getting on like this, and here's Kubek, and he flies out to right on that C. Oh, bottom of the fifth. We got a dandy here. All right, we got Gene Freeze leading off against the B. He's getting a swing, and Gene is a B hitter. It's the ground out to short. And Gordy Coleman, he pops it out to first. He's got this pop out pitch going out. Whitey does. And then we got Daryl Johnson. He's getting a swing. Daryl's an A hitter. Hit it deep to left his last time out, but not quite deep enough. An A hitter. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. Now 2 out. They're going to let O'Toole bat because he's pitching a good game. All right. Going against the B. He's getting a swing, and he's an F hitter. And that's a ground out to first. We'll just a 3-1. And we're going to the sixth inning, ladies and gentlemen, and a doozy, Top of the sixth. The Yankees are sending Roger Maris to the plate with a 1-0 lead. Great game here. What's his? His is a 6. After 6, he'll be reduced to a D. They might have to be taking him out then. We'll see. Okay, here we go. Roger Maris facing the C pitcher, and he's getting a swing. Maris is a C plus. Walk an A or a B, and he draws the walk. Leadoff guy on. Here comes Mantle. Struck him out, the big C. Nelson Howard is getting his cut. Nelson's an A plus. Walk A, B, C, or D. It did. We got runners at first and second on the walks. O'Toole losing it somewhat here, folks. Okay, here comes Yogi. Not a good guy to have up there right now. C. Getting a cut. Yogi is a C plus. Strikeout, C, D, or F. It's a B strikeout. So we're going to go to the out card. Okay, so we're going to look up here, and this is going to be an out to the second baseman. Okay, and then we're going to go over here. We're going to look underneath it, and it's a line out to the second baseman. So nobody moves. Okay, and here comes Bill Scour, another power boy, facing the C guy. And there's a fly out to right. Yeah. Going to the bottom of the sixth here. Whitey's endurance is 7, so he's still in good shape. Bottom of the sixth, top of the order. Julio Chacon facing the B pitcher. He's getting a swing. He's a C hitter. Strikeout D or F. He struck him out. Eddie Costco. Pop out to third. And here comes Vada Pinson. And we're doing a range check on the right fielder. That's Maris. His range is a C. So we're going to the range check down the top. C. Oh, when it drops in there, he couldn't get to it. Base hit. Here comes Frank Robinson. Facing that B, he's getting a swing, and Frank is an A plus. A plus is a ground out the third, 5-3. We are going to the seventh. Okay. Now because he's past his endurance thing, he is going to go down 1 to a D. He'll be a pitcher D now until he lets up another run. We'll see how it goes. If he starts letting up too many things, we'll get him out of there. Here's Clete Boyer coming to the plate, facing the D pitcher now. He's getting a swing. Boyer's a D hitter. And a fly out to left. And here's Whitey Ford. Facing the D. He's getting a swing. Whitey's a F hitter. The ground out the first to 3-1. And top of the order, Bobby Richardson is 1-for-2. He's getting a swing. Yeah, getting a lot of swings. Get him out after this inning if we can, and he's a C hitter. That's a fly out to right. Didn't do no damage, but a lot of swinging. Okay, bottom of the 7th. After this inning, he would normally get a deduction, but he doesn't get a deduction if he's pitching a shutout. Okay, so here we go. Here we go with Wally Post leading off the bottom of the 7th for Cincinnati. And we got a B pitcher. Strikeout A. It is not, so we're going to the hitter's card. And he is a B plus. Round out the 3rd. Gene Freeze. He's getting a cut. Gene's a B hitter. And it's a strikeout D or F. Strikeout D or F, struck him out. And Gordy Coleman. Strikeout A, B, or C, Whitey. He's not, he's a D, so we're going to the hitter's card. Coleman is an A hit or is a B plus hitter. The B plus is a ground out. We're taking a range check on the third baseman. That's Clete Boyer. He's got a lot of range. He's got an A range. A range, and he is out of there. So we're going 5-3. Okay, top of the 8th. They're going to let him stay in there for a bit, so because they know he's going to be pinch hit for after this. But if he lets one guy on, we'll pull him. It's top of the 8th. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Tony Kubek facing the D pitcher. The D is a swing. And Kubek is a C plus. C plus is a deep fly out to center. Roger Maris getting a swing. Roger is a C plus. Strikeout C, D, or F. Struck him out. And there's Mickey. Getting a D. Oh, we got a ground out to the first baseman error rating on the first baseman. That's Coleman. His error rating's a D. Going to go over here to a D, and he is out, so he makes the play 3-1. So that was the Yankees in the 8th. Okay, leading off is Darrell Johnson in the bottom of the 8th for Cincinnati. Okay, still facing that B because he doesn't get reduced. Getting a swing. He's an A hitter. There's a base hit. And they call a timeout. They're calling the pitcher back. They want a pinch hitter. Pinch hitter coming to the plate is Jerry Lynch. He is an A hitter. There's nobody out. There's one on. There's Lynch pinch hitting in the bottom of the 8th. Still facing that B. Getting a swing. And he's an A. A's a ground out to short. Okay, so now we're going to go. So we got the short. We're going to go over here and see what kind of a ground out it is. Okay. Oh, it's a double play. A lot of a play. 6-4-3. DP. Top of the order, Chacon. Facing that B. Getting the cut. He's a C hitter. It's a fly out the center. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to the 9th inning. On the mound is Jim Bronson. He's a B pitcher. He has an endurance of 2. Okay, and here we go. And leading off the 9th is Elston Howard against the B pitcher. Struck him out. Comes in hot. Okay, Yogi, B pitcher. Ground out the second range, range check at the second baseman. He's A range. He's out of there 4-3. And Bill Scourin. Well, we're doing an error check on the pitcher. Okay, and his error check, the pitcher's error check is an F. Going down here to F. Oh, and it is an error. It's an E1. Okay, two outs, runner on second. A runner on first with 2 outs. It's the B pitcher. Strikeout A, B, C, or D. No, he's an F, so we're going to the hitter's card. The hitter is a D. That's a ground out to second. Okay, we're going to the bottom of the ninth. Last chance. 1-0 game. What a dandy. Whitey trying to get a complete game shutout here. Okay, here we go. Leading off, Eddie Casco against the B because he hasn't been reduced. Getting a swing. Casco is a C+. There's a fly out the center. Here comes Pinson. Is he a strikeout A or B? No, he's not. We're going to the hitter's card. He's an A+. A+, A+, a walk, A or B. He is not, so we're going to the out card. So we go to the out. It's going to be the second baseman. There's nobody on, so we'll just play it 4-3. Last chance, big man, Frank Robinson. He can do it. Hitting the B, and he draws the walk. He's a little bit afraid of Frank there. Okay, here we go. Wally Post. Wally's got some power. Wally's can pop some pop. We're going to the B. A walk, B, C, D, or F. Walk, B, C, D, or F, and he walked. Now we got the tying run at second base, the go-ahead run, and Gordy Cole or Gene Freeze is up. Okay, here we go. This is crazy. This is fun. He's getting a swing. Gene Freeze is a B hitter. He struck. Oh, strikeout F. Where's Freeze? No, he didn't strike out, but it'll be an out. So we would go up here to the out, and it'll be to the first baseman. We would just say, and then they would have advanced if it was an out, but it's going to be it. He's going to take it himself, and that is the game. What a doozy that was, folks. 1-0 to put the Yankees up 3-1 in this series. And in real life, they were up 3-1 at this point in time. I hope you all enjoyed this. This was a fun one. SoCal Saber saying, put some comments down there. Take care of yourselves out there. Be kind to each other and stay safe.